Something going on. Yeah, started, right?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. I think someone is trying to join. Oh, yes. Yeah, Shiva. Shiva, good evening. Okay. I thought now it is good. Now please search. Our application size is 8 GB. 8 GB. Can I able to create a container? It is valid or invalid? Quick response. Because of 10 GB RAM is there, 10 GB RAM is there, 10 GB RAM is there. On any system, can I able to create a container? Yes, I can able to create a container. This is valid. In the same way, I want to create two replicas. Two replicas. See, at that time, what happens? Quick response. Two replicas in the sense, each replica how much GB? 8 GB.
Hit.
We can't able to create. Why we can't able to create? See, these are the individual systems. These are the individual system. Here I need two containers. Not possible. Suppose here I may try. Not possible. Here also I may try. Not possible. But how it is possible? See, here we are creating one container. Here also we are creating one more container. We are thinking like, well, this is the replicas. Is it okay for you? Here, what was the problem? We need to check manually. We need to check manually. We need to see the simple word monitoring. Manual monitoring will happen. Then only we can create, we can establish, or we can create a tool. Are you agree with me? Yes, problems I am discussing, not the effective mechanism. Here, what are the problems if they are individual? Till now, how to create a container, how to create a content. Even till now, how to create containers. See, why I'm giving container and containers? By using Docker run. By using Docker run, we can create container. By using Docker, tell me, Docker compose. Are you agree with me? By using Docker compose, what can I do? At a time, can I create
Multiple.
more than one container, multiple containers? Till now, everybody knows such concept. Here, even though you are able to create with the Docker Compose, see, my intention I'm using Docker Compose. My application size is 8 GB. Each container, I want to create two containers. It is not possible. It is not possible. It is not possible. See what? Suppose if I enter into Docker Compose, what happens here? Docker Compose is the overlay network. Docker Compose supports overlay network. Overlay network. Here, what is the advantage of overlay network? What is the advantage of overlay network? Here, for your easy understanding, I'm going to take, see what happened here. Now, increasing the size. I hope it is visible. 100%. Then I'm moving towards up. What happened? See, now I hope it is clear, right? Here,
Yes.
what I am trying to say, this is one network. This is one network, like this is there. This is another network, like this is there. This is one more network, like it is there. By using three different lines, I created one triangle. At least I agree with me. See, each assume here one container I am creating. Try to understand. Here I am creating without overlay some problem. Here I am creating one more container. These two containers, this container belongs to network one. Try to understand according to my concept. This container belongs to same network or different network. Response according to our scenario.
Different, sir.
Three
Difference.
different three different lines. Everybody understanding. Look like a diagram, you may not understand. This is line one belongs to one network. Line 2 belongs to one network. I am combining for our easy understanding. Is it okay for you? In the same way, if you want it, I can create one more replica. You may ask me, sir, 8 plus 8 plus 8, total 30 GB, 30 GB. Suppose 8 is there. We can 100% we can create how many containers? 3 containers with parallel. That means with the replica. Replicas means same image, one copy here I want to maintain, one more copy I want to maintain, one more copy I want to maintain. That facility happen with the help of only Docker Swarm concept. Docker Swarm internally uses which network? This is very important. Overlay network. Even KTS, I'm not able to enter into KTS for just clarity I'm giving. KTS also using which network? Overlay network. KTS also using which network? Overlay networks. The overlay network. See now, suppose here what I am going to do, I am combining these three systems. I combine. Here one system I am calling as a Docker, Docker, Docker swap, spelling correct only, DOCK, Docker swap manager. The next things are Docker swap workers. This is the worker one. In the same way, here also worker. Maybe here font size is very low taking. I hope are able to see right. At least visible. I hope. This is the Docker Swarm manager. This is worker one. This is worker. See, after 1 week, you are not interested on this is the manager. You want to convert this as a manager? Yes, we can convert as a manager. Yes, we can convert as a manager. This one, you want to convert manager, then you want to convert like a worker. This is the worker one. This is the worker one. Where is such facility is there? Docker Swarm itself will provide facility. Itself will provide the facility. Very beginning, how many nodes you are going to establish or you try to understand? How many nodes I am taking? Three nodes. Among three nodes, one will be quick response leader. Another two will be workers. Are you able to understand? One will be leader, another two will be worker. Suppose if I take 10 nodes, what industry standard will say? One will be leader, two will be reachable. Remaining how many are there? Seven, right? Seven will be workers. See, first scenario, is it clear, right? Three nodes, one will be leader, two will be worker. There is no confusion. Is it okay for you? Yes or no respond?
Yes, sir.
In second scenario, assume Maunika, you are the leader, and Vishwa and Hemant are reachable. What does it mean? Today you are in leave. Here, either Hemant or Vishwa acts like a leader. That is good idea, right? According to Swam industry, that means darker people, they develop like that. What is the advantage here? Are you understanding or not? Unfortunately, leader is not working properly. Something wrong. We don't know. Something wrong. What happened, ma? Within two reachables, we don't know. Dynamically, one acts like what, ma? Leader. Again, another one be, what is that? Reachable, right? After 5 minutes, first one is connected. What it may happen, quick response, anyone? What it will be? At least leader or maybe manager? See,
Managers.
Already leader means manager. Try to understand. Leader means manager. Already who is leader now? Either Hemant or Vishwa. Either Hemant or Vishwa. Anyone will be converted like a leader. Now, whenever after some time Monica is connected, Monica will be acts like reachable. Are you understanding? Total
Yes, sir.
consistent. One must be
Yes, sir.
leader. One must be leader. One already leader. Actually, Monica is the leader. You know, I know. Unfortunately, Monica's sister shut down. Something happened. We don't know. At that time, who will be acts like a leader? Already two reachables are there. Among two reachables, anyone will be leader. I'll show you practically everything. First, try to understand theoretically. Is it clear, right? Here, one more thing. Why industry are going with the darker swap? See, generally, you know the word monitoring. Monitoring, we can monitor a container first terminal. Container can monitor. Number two, application can monitor. Application. Number three, resources can monitor. Or maybe dependencies like that. We'll consider these things. If you use Docker, container you will monitor explicitly. Application is running or not, you will monitor explicitly. Even resources also, that much of resource is there or not, you will monitor explicitly. Whenever Docker Swarm introduced, Docker Swarm will take care of these three things. There is no manual interaction internally. It is taking care based on the resources only. It will create a container. Based on the resources only, application will work. Even it will manage the resource. First, assume in first system less resource. Automatically, our container here is running, right? Assume container here is running. Such container dynamically like this it will do. Try to understand. I am doing little modification. See, control X there. See, control V, somewhere control V, you see, I think it will move. Now even there it will move or not, I may do my way. There it is, there I am going to add here. Are you understanding what happened now? Quick response, anyone? A resource problem persists in worker one. Worker one assume here, what happened? This container itself is moving from, you know the word migration. See, in my village something happened. Maybe some problem persists. What I may do? I may move to some other area, right? Same way, it will do automatically. That is the advantage of, the main advantage of Docker Swarm. See, if you learn Docker Swarm, there are 10 facilities are there or 10 special things are there. All the 10 special things are available in K8s. That's why companies are moving to K8s in the sense in Docker Swarm 10 effective rules are there. In K8s we may see 20 plus rules. Why industry moving? Maybe see in production even nowadays every company using K8s only. Using K8s only. But in development environment we can utilize Docker Swarm. Even if you are working with old project, they must use even maybe I have seen my last project, maybe within that, still they are using Docker Compose. Still they are using Docker Compose. Maybe according to, as a learner, as a industrial professional, what they are saying, Docker Compose is outdated. Yes, I do agree Docker Compose is outdated, but existing projects, they are using Docker Compose still today also. See, comparison between Docker Compose and Docker Swarm. I am going to tell once again. In Docker Compose, we can create multi-container runtime. In Docker Swarm, multi-container runtime and also creating a cluster. How many of you know the meaning of cluster? What is the advantage of cluster? Here, total how much memory it will take in the cluster? Quick response. Assume it is the cluster. Total how much memory size here? It will consider like 30 GB. Is a good idea, right? See, it is having 10 GB, it is having 10 GB, it is having 10 GB. It will Docker Swarm cluster will consider how much memory is there within the Swarm cluster. Total 30 GB. Based on that, it will create a containers. See, I want to create 3 containers, 3 into 8, 24 GB. Your total 30 GB is there. Very easily create 3 containers. Where it will create? Suppose maybe 4 GB containers. Assume 4 GB containers. How many containers can I create? Just guess it here. Total, how many containers can I able to create? I'm giving clue for you.
7.
7. Well, see, 7 containers. I may ask you where it may create 7 containers within one. No. Consider total. There somewhere it may create 3, somewhere it may create 1, somewhere it may create 2. How it will create? Based on the internal memory size. Based on the internal memory size. Now theoretically, you got little clarity. We are going to establish. We are going to establish Docker Swarm. See, in my system, maybe you may do same activity or not, I don't know. Docker, I hope my CLI is visible, right? Docker, Docker, node, ls. See how many systems are you able to see my here? Observe. How many computers? That means how many nodes total? Ready down. One I removed actually from Swarm. Are understanding or not? One will be the leader here. Two acts like a worker. Or agree with me? Wherever star is
Yes, sir.
there, that is the leader. Remaining are the workers. Like that, we can create 50 workers, 20 workers. I will implement practically in our scenario also. I'm going to enter into AWS now quickly. I'm going to enter into AWS. Now check it here. Already I'm in AWS or not, I don't know. Or else, okay, quickly I'm enter into AWS. There, WhatsApp. Where is my WhatsApp? Here is my WhatsApp. Is there? I think this is already I'm in AWS. Yes, right. Sign in again. See, Docker Swarm is also outdated. Why we are learning? For easy understanding of KTS. That's all. Even other areas, they won't teach, but we are taking here. Now click on I am in North Virginia. Now observe. If any difficulty if you feel, just interrupt me. I'll try to explain and move on. Now launch instance, you know how to launch it. Everybody know it. That sense everybody having. Here is Docker Swarm. First I am giving the common name Docker Swarm. There I am going to select Amazon Linux. No worries. There how many I want to create? 3. See, for our clarity, T2 micro only I am taking, no problem. Create a key pair ds Docker swap. M is okay. Now, how many you want to create? In our scenario, we are taking 3 total. 3 total. Number of instances, 3. I think no need to give any other thing, right? Leave it remaining all are common. Remaining all are common. Or else I'm taking this to also. Okay, good. Now click on instances. Now 3 are running. I'm giving the names for each understanding. One for Docker Swarm manager. We are giving the name like that. MANAGER manager. Enter. One is the Docker Swarm Manager. Another is Docker Swarm. I'm giving worker one. In the same way, Docker Swarm, what happened? I think not taken properly. Worker one, enter. Now in the same way, Docker Swarm, worker two, Docker Swarm, what happened? Worker two, enter. You can add multiple things, but for our easy understanding, these are sufficient. If you want to do experiment, you can experiment. If you're facing difficulty, you take my help. See, I'm going to connect first. You know how to connect it, right? Click on here. Just now click on connect, or else before going to, go to security. The best one is, this is the launcher wizard too. There you may give public access, edit inbound rules. As a learner, try to give public access because of we don't know which port we may use, right? You can't save those. After that, we know it. Go to instances. Now click on first one, manager assume. We are going to connect. There SSH client. Take this URL, Windows key, Windows key. There are downloads. You may able to see the PEM file. Right click. There show more. I think in my system today what I did, I restored my system. I'll show you why I restored my system. Windows key. Quickly observe everybody. There in my this PC, are you observing why I restored my system? Actually, if you see in my system, every day it is in red color, right? Because of unnecessary things already copied or installed. That's why what I did, C drive, I did clean up everything I got about uninstall automatically by using restore option. Again, I am going to installing required things only. Required, that's why I'm able to get at least 61.1 GB. 61. In Windows 11, no need to gain it anywhere. Simply we can do your own also itself also. If 10, you need to take what about USB installer, those things required. But Windows 11 automatically it will restore it, it will get it. And now our intention is I want to install Git Bash. You know quickly how to install Git Bash, right? Git Bash. Guide me there. Git SCM. Git SCM. Down. There I'm taking that is setup for 64-bit. Yes, this one. And today and tomorrow I am taking Docker Swarm. Next tool, please respond. Which tool shall I go with? Your wish, ma'am. According to your wish, I can take that tool. Maybe according to fresh batch. Now only which is completed now. I think it is finished. Maven is finished. Now Jenkins is running. Are you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And Docker almost finishing. Maybe today and tomorrow Docker will finish. Next tools are there. Even Terraform is there. Maybe even Monica little bit understood because of she joined at middle. Remaining people you don't know, right? I think Haman, you have seen one
Yes, sir.
or two classes.
Yes.
Maybe even Vishwa he may not enter into that area at least. He is
Yes,
doing
sir.
his own works. Now my question is, remaining tools are there, maybe you may think one is the again Terraform, Ansible, K8s. At least think in this way. Main tools, Terraform, Ansible, K8s. Here, what you need to identify within these three tools, you feel which is important. Maybe day after tomorrow, I may start. See, don't think if you learn so and so tool, then only we can learn that tool. That is not good idea. 5% what about dependency is there? 5% is there. But what I may do, I will explain clearly. If dependency requires, I'll do that one also, that implementation. Don't worry. Maybe based on your interest, I may take maybe among these three any one. That is your wish. Maybe you may discuss your way. Maybe remaining people they know, old people they know. Maybe I'm giving chance to maybe these three people, Vishwa, Monica, and Hemant. Okay, I think it is downloaded. Windows key, Windows key. There downloads. Yes. Same procedure what I said, up to three batches you are eligible. Even fourth batch also I can give access to you. Why I am giving up to three batches? For maybe familiarity and also for expertise. I said already, right? Markonda sir, this batch, whatever the tools he is discussing, in the next batch, I will take care of the tools. In the next batch, he will teach my tools. Whatever I left, whatever he left, I will taught. Whatever I left, he will taught. He will teach. But overall, he may take three tools. I may take five tools on every batch. Majority of the tools I may take the classes. I'll go with maximum comments. He will go with maybe industry specific, maybe what they are asking in interview. Based on that only, he will take classes. Already you are observing. I hope. Agree with me.
Yes, sir.
That is also required. If you want to attend an interview, no need to learn everything. If time permits, that is good. If time is not there, maybe Vishwa already working, Hemant already doing some other work. If I say learn all the Docker 45 commands, he may feel something. What about confusion? No, really, we learn all the commands. No. If you are really working employees, you must learn only 10 commands. If you want to know those commands, again I will provide those commands also. No. But anyway, I'm giving full-fledged details.
Okay, okay, sir.
Quickly, once it is completed, we are going to connect it to one instance. We are going to configure Docker Swarm Manager first. Then we are going to connect Docker Swarm Workers. Refresh. I think already I copied our URL. I hope I am right. But anyway, here if it is launched, that is not the good idea. Where should I go? In downloads. Within the downloads only, I need to right click. You know it. Why I need to right click within the downloads? Is it okay for you? Wherever compile is there, there only I need to click. Right click. Center. What happened now? Post key verification failed. What was the problem? Quick response. That I'm going to enter into AWS. I'm in AWS. No. Where is my AWS? Where is my AWS? So I'm having AWS. I mean AWS or not yet. Anyone can pick. Where is the data? This one only. Am I closed or already there here?
It
Anyone
is there,
rush?
sir.
Which one? This one?
That one.
This one or this one maybe. Yes. We'll now see. I hope this is the right one. We may check. Alright, 22 port is open, right? Open SSH client it is saying, am I opened or not yet? Quickly observe there. I think already there. What to do? Click on security. I go 22 already there. See, port is published, right? Port is published. But what it is saying, client is not able to recognize. Connect. Take this. Go to here. Right click. Paste. Enter. Yes. It is connected. Now see sudo hyphen I. Actually, we're in the pure Linux environment, not in Ubuntu. Maybe you know YUM, yum update, right? Auto updation will happen. I think it won't consider. Everything is updated automatically. Everything is updated automatically. See. Now what I am going to do, I want to install Docker. Quick response how to install Docker. Anyone can guide me? Then in Linux mode, I want to install Docker. Yum,
Yum install
yum
docker
install there docker.io
I
io icon. Why? Check it. Now something wrong, right? It is not support. Docker docker dock here. There icon. Same procedure we need to follow in remaining instances also. First we'll check is it nearly really started up. Now see what to do now. System CTL status Docker, right? Status Docker. Not started. What I will do? System CTL enable system CTL enable Docker. Enable Docker. What is the advantage if I enable? In the next time, if you start your instance automatically, which will start now, the Docker will start. Docker will start. Now once again I'm going for status. Status. See, Docker is started. See, it is in active state. It is in running state. It is in running state. Now check it. Control C or Q Docker 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 info arrays grep grep hyphen I there Docker maybe SWAR swamp. Check it. Nothing is there. I may go with only swamp. Only swamp related SWAR. See, now, till now, Swami is in active state, Swami is in inactive state. We are checking.
Inactive.
Inactive. What will you do? Act. We need to activate. We need to activate. Are you agree with me? Try to remember the names of the maybe these IP addresses. In the same way, I need to what about enter into remaining two instances? After that only I need to implement remaining things. Quickly guide me. I may minimize this one. You know how to do. Maybe I may take with this one. Good. One more instance, brother. One more instance I want to take. Where is my AWS? Where is my because of more things this is my AWS, right? And quickly I may go for instances. Quickly tell me one more instance I want to open it. There Docker Swarm one brother. Click on here. And now what to do? Connect as usual. Nothing special. Now take new one, Windows key, because I need three different prompts for you want to for reference only. Click on downloads, right click, show more, click rest, right click and paste it and just enter it. What happens when I see? Without getting prompt, I paste it. What happens when I see? Enter, again enter, yes, not supporting properly. Control C, even I am not getting Control C, Control C, take time. Right click, again I am pasting. There, right click or Control C. What happened here? CLE, clear. A little bit slow is there. Good. After getting prompt only I can apply. Yes. Now right click, paste it, press F. Now yes. Now yes. Good. Sudo -I. Next plus plus. Now quickly guide me same procedure. I am not doing anything. What about YUM? Yeah. Install Docker -y. That's all. Today I'll take two instances only. You may try for third one also. I'll show you. I am telling how to do, what to do. But you try it, you can understand. Even if you may ask me, I'll do it that one also. Not a problem. Please install it. Same commands I need to apply. Docker systemctl status Docker first, systemctl enable Docker second, systemctl again start Docker. Again, if you see the status, we can able to see Docker service is running. Again, same command I'm using, systemctl status Docker. See, even we can see Docker is really installed or not. How can I know? RPM -AQ. That is, what is the word I am going to work with? Docker. RPM-AQ. See, are you observing? Anyone tell me RPM stands for? If you know it. Red Hat Package Manager. Even NPM. Vishwa, I think, right? NPM at least. Maybe NPM Node Package Manager. Node Package Manager for Node.js. Are you agree with me? Like that, RPM, Red Hat Package Manager. A means all. Q means query. Which purpose I am querying? Hey Docker, are you there? Docker is telling, yes I am. Is it okay for you? System, CTL already applied, right? Enable Docker. See, without enable, we can start. Yes, we can start. What happens tomorrow? It may not run. Tomorrow also you need to start. That is not good idea. That's why we are going to enable it. We are going to enable it. Now start. Good. Now if you go for the status 100%, you may see Docker is started. Docker is started. Now two nodes are there. Again, I am going to MS Paint. Somewhere MS Paint is there. Maybe based on the two nodes only I can apply. Third node you tried. Third node you tried. Here, in between two nodes, these are the two independent nodes. This is one independent, this is another independent. The word autonomous. See, no way relevant to each one. See, you are, I am. You don't know I don't know you. But how these two will communicate with each other? See, this is just node. This is also just node. Two independent nodes. Or agree with me? Here also, which one I install? Docker. 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 DAEMON. Or agree with me? Docker. Daemon. Here also what I did? Docker. Docker. DAEMON. You may ask me, without installing Docker, can able to establish overlay network quick response? Without no, not possible. How it is possible? See, even if you want to talk to me, at least you know my number, or else I want to talk to you, at least I know your number. In the same way, yes, see, both of you and me having, I'm having your number, you are having my number. Whenever, wherever, if you require, we can able to communicate. Same thing we are going to do. Till now, we didn't establish any communication. Now we are going to establish a communication. You tell me, shall I convert first one as leader or second one as leader? Your wish, tell me. Assume. We are taking assumption, or else for your clarity, I am going to apply here. See, on I am going to post name. Post name. What is the command for host name? Simply I get post name, right? Post name. Yeah, this is the host name. Also, I'm copy pasting as it is for your each understand. Control C, copy. There I'm pasting here. Control. I want to increase font size. If I tell minute things also, your brain will capture very clearly. That is my intention. Even without giving all these things also, I can able to create it. I hope are understanding or not. In the same way, I may go for one more. Here is also post thing. When it is disconnected, see 5 minutes. If you're not able to do anything, it will disconnect automatically. Up arrow, not working. Yes. Now sudo -i. Then we go for a host name. Host name. This is different IP. Check it here. IPs are different or not? Copy it. Copy it. I'm going to paste it. Here I'm going to paste it. Now respond. Based on which IP can I convert? That is your wish now. Based on your wish, I can apply. There 22. Directly it won't work. Select it and take this and convert it to red color. Is it okay for you? Quickly respond. 106
First
will
one.
be first one. 106 na? We are going to enter into 106. I hope this one 106 good. See Docker SWAR Docker swap. Just enter and observe. It is giving hint for us. Hey, it is telling, hey, I'm having Docker swap. This is maybe these two are main commands. See subcommands only two are there. Either you may use init or you may use join. Is it okay for you? Initialize a swarm. Wherever if you use Docker swarm in it, it will be considered like a manager. Shall we go for Docker swarm in it? Yes. Here only, right? 106 only. Docker swarm init. Init. See, whenever if I use Docker swarm in it, it is telling now I am the manager, no problem for me. Remaining system, you want to convert like a worker, you need to add a worker to this swarm, run the following command. Where you want to run this command? Within within the worker nodes. Wherever you feel you are the worker, there what will you do, ma? You need to copy paste. Is it okay for you? Any difficulty till now? Quick response. See,
Clear.
Docker swarm init one command, Docker swarm join another command. Join a swarm as a node or a manager. Yes, you can convert manager also, no problem. When you can convert, I said right. By default, one will be manager, remaining are whom? Remaining are workers, remaining are. See, all are managers. Who will do work, ma? Quick response. No one will do, right? Yes or no? That's why one will be the manager according to our scenario. Now I'm going to take one more system that I'm pasting here, just add. See, enter. The node joined a swarm as a worker. Is it okay for you? Any difficulty till now? One is for manager. Which is manager? I think something 96 some number. 244 acts like a worker. We'll check it. Really that happened or not? Really that happened or not? Now Docker node ls. If you know little bit KTS, kubectl get nodes. See, I'm also familiar with KTS. I'm not familiar with the Docker Swarm. But my intention, I want to give clarity regarding Docker Swarm. See, now two are there, right? Two nodes. One node become leader, another node acting like a worker. Is there any difficulty? Anyone quick response?
No, sir.
No. See, I want to check memory, man. There, see, free, there hyphen m. See, nearly 1 GB memory, nproc, 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 one processor. Now our cluster size is 2 core CPU, 2 GB RAM. Are agree with me? At least because of how many nodes are there now? Two nodes are communicating with each other. Even we can check ma. Docker network, you know, right? Already you know, right? Docker network. What is the command next? I want to see the networks ma. Docker network. What is
LS.
ls, right? Ls. Now see somewhere are you able to see something extra new thing. What is the new thing? Are you able to see? Overlay.
Overlay.
Overlay. See the name it is taking ingress. Even in KTS also, we are going to work with ingress now. We are going to work with ingress. Yes, simply we are going to learn. Even see scope. Which scope this is? Swarm scope. Generally remaining things are local scope. Local scope means we are going to work with one node. Here we are going to work with multiple nodes. We are going to work with multiple nodes. If it is till now clear, we are going to work with at least one or two commands. We are going to work with one or two commands. The power is getting garnet. Just a minute. Checking. The power plugin. Now see here, you know here, I'm opening again VS Code. There I'm opening Copilot, open chat. There you know, Docker, Swarm, SWER, Swarm, commands with examples. Even wherever you go, through browser also you can extract, but I'm using Copilot. I'm feeling this is better one compared to other things. See, already you know I use it right, Docker Swarm in it. Are you agree with me? Initialize Swarm mode. You know, if you want to work with worker nodes, Docker Swarm, join token worker. You may ask me, what is the need of this? Till now we didn't use. Are you agree with me? This one have used no, no right? Yes or no? No, this command you have seen. This command have you seen? No, right? Yes or no? Docker Swarm, join token, worker. What does it mean? I am going to tell you. Assume, unfortunately, you, this is CLSR, you are giving CLER clear. See, already join token, you have seen one token ID, right? Yes or no? The token is
Yes, sir.
cleared or not? Cleared. After clearing, you want to establish a new node. That one you want to convert like a worker node. Paste it, get correct. See, if you want to get once again URL, that join token for worker, if you want to get it, see, Docker swap, join token. For which purpose we are creating token? Quick response? For
Worker.
worker. Node is there. That node wants to convert like a worker this URL. For getting this URL, we are going to use this command. I hope everybody clear or not quick response. If it is clear,
Yes, sir.
we mean good. Now this one say, if you do like this, you may get like this only. Are you agree with me? Docker swarm, join token, that URL, and also 2377. Even here also check it. Are you able to see 2377? This is fourth publish for network establishment. For see my network and your network wants to establish. For that purpose, Docker people they are going to use this fourth publishing. Even see HTTPS, which port we are going to use ma? Response for HTTPS
443.
443. You may ask me, sir, why they use 443? Is there any answer for this? No. See, for HTTPS 443, for HTTP 80, for SMTP, anyone can quick response? SMTP 25, SMTP 25, for Telnet 23, for FTP 21, for DNS 53. Is it okay for you? These are all well-known ports. These are all well-known ports. Don't do cross questioning. Why they implemented this one only? Already they established. We are understanding, we are implementing. We are understanding, we are implementing. That's all. Are you agree with me? Good. Now you want already am a user or not? Docker Node.js. In that cluster, see list nodes in the swap. What does it mean? I want to see cluster size mark. That means what? How many total how many nodes are running? Total how many nodes are running? Quick response. Two nodes. This in between two, one will be the leader, another will be the worker. I'm asking, without leader concept, can I work with this Docker cluster concept? No. Leader must be there. Leader must be there. I'm giving one more little story. Again, I'm in MS Paint, right? Here, assume if it is K8s cluster. If it is K8s cluster, assume for 1 minute. Here in K8s, here also master node is there. Assume here is the worker one. Here is worker 2. Here is worker 1, worker. In K8s, this is the nature assume. In Docker Swarm also think like this, no problem. Both are you need to consider like this. This is the master node, these are the worker nodes. But in K8s, what they implemented is, see, in K8s, in master, in K8s master will not create any resource, will not create any resource. Suppose if I create two pods assume, two pods, at least I'm using the word pods because of K8s. Where we create in our scenario, this is worker 1 assume, worker 1, this is worker 2. I'm giving different ways. In worker 1 only we create two pods possible. In worker 2 only we create two pods possible. In worker 1, in worker 2, 1. Three permutations, combinations. But our question is, can I create pod in K8s master? Anyone can quick response, at least you know little bit. K8s master will not allow to create a resource. Is it okay for you? Why you may ask me? Why you may ask me? In K8s cluster for master, what they implemented is internally they use the word taint one. T-A-I-N-T, taint. If you apply taint concept for which node, such nodes will not allow to create a resource. Try to remember the technical part. They are asking in interview. See, they're asking, worker node will create a pod, or agree with me, according to my theory. Is it possible? I
Yes.
said, right? Worker 2 also will create a pod, right? Yes, sir. But you may ask me, in master I don't want to create, in worker also I don't want to create. What I will do? Quick response? Worker 1 also will be converted like a which one? Here also if you apply taint. If I tainted, see, if I tainted worker 1, what happens? Worker 1 will not allow to create a resource. See, in factories, in real-time factories in movies, if you see, one or two people will not work now. They will manage other people. Or agree,
Yes, sir.
maybe we may consider as a villain, or we may consider as a they're having management skills. Or agree with me? In the same way, he is the main villain. Assume my cursor wherever is there, he is the sub-villain. Both will not allow to create a resource. These two will intimate to pay worker to just to create pods. If here memory is there, here CPU is there, automatically what will happen? Two parts will create. Now coming to the again Docker Swarm. In Docker Swarm, assume 1 minute, same architect is there. Docker Swarm will allow to create a resource, to create a resource. Here also we can create a resource. Here also we can create a resource. Yes, we can create. Here also we can create. Yes, we can create. Here also we can create. Yes, we can create. Is it good or bad? Quick response. Maybe sometimes good, sometimes bad. Are you understanding? Here also every node having the capability to create a resource. But you may ask me, no. Manager, we won't give such access to create a resource at the time. What will you do? You need to apply the concept. You need to apply the concept DRAI, drain. Which system you may convert into drain concept. Such system will not allow to create a resource. Or agree with me? They implemented like that. They implemented like that. In KATS, what is the technical word they use? Which technical word? Taint. Taint. Here, which they are going to use? Drain. If you use drain, it won't allow to create a resource. It won't allow to create a resource. But it will communicate with other nodes, but it won't allow to create a resource. Till now clear? Shall we go and create one resource now?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Now we are moving to see generally Docker create is there, Docker run is there. Are you agree with me? In Docker we use a Docker create. Docker run have you seen at least, right? Docker run. For which purpose we use a Docker run command?
To create containers.
Container. Docker create also to create a container, but it won't run. But if you use Docker run, it will create and run. Are you agree with me? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Same.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now see, I'm going to use very first one. Docker service create already there, right? I may copy this one. I may paste this. Copy. There I'm going to paste. See, every command you need to apply within the manager only. Again, I'm telling. Assume I am the manager. You are my subordinates. I am only to give work to you. Tomorrow I may not give work. Tomorrow you will just connect and communicate with me. You never ask. You may not having the right to ask. If really having the work, I will give to you. Same nature. Every command you need to apply within the manager only. Then only commands will work. In worker nodes, commands will not work. See, connect to restart. What happened? It is disconnected. That's all. Nothing is there. Now sudo hyphen I, the Docker node ls. First you need to check. Yes, CLE, air clear, up arrow, not there. I'm going to copy paste. Now you know Docker service, Docker service only they get to write. Docker service. I need to use create. They give an update. I'm going to first without create, how can I update? They given like that. Don't worry. Docker service, Docker service. I'm going to create. By default, by default, it will create one service. What is the name of the service you need to consider? This is the name of the
ID.
service. Okay. How many containers it may create by default? Wherever, whenever you need to tell answer should be one. By default means one only. By default means what happened now? Any spelling mistake? Docker. I hope I am not wrong. What happened? Docker service create. Any spelling mistake? There, Docker service create. Hyphen P. There 80 colon 80. Any missing thing is there? What happened? Any spelling mistake I did? See,
No,
check it.
sir.
No, no. Something it is saying. Copy this. Copy this. Place your cursor. Copy this. Right click. Paste it. Now see. Any missing is there? Docker service create. The name of the service my web hyphen replicas. If I don't use replicas, what I said ma? How many containers will create?
One.
One container. Here also it will create one container with three replicas. Same container only. But how many replicas are there? Just like my main copy is one. My main, what about mark list is there? Three Xerox copies I may get. Same way it may feel. We may see. See 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 3 by 3. See, I expected 3. Very first time, how many actual? 1 is there. I expected 3. How many actual? 2. I expected 3. How many actual? 3. Total Docker service. I am going to apply LS. If memory is sufficient, what happens? It is created based on the memory and CPU. According to our system, memory and CPU is sufficient. What happened here? 3 by 3 is established, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now I want to see the output at least. This output I want to see. What to do, ma? Docker, not IP address. How can I get IP address here? Maybe I want to go with Ethernet. Where is ETH? Somewhere you may see ETH. Quick observation. Somewhere ETH. Maybe they're taking ENS, right? ENS. Is there any ETH Mano, right? I hope no. I'm taking this one. Read this. Or public IP is there, right? Public IP or instance public IP. Everybody know it, right? Instance public IP. Where is my AWS? Where is my AWS? This is the right one. Here is there. Now go to instances. Now take the first Swarm Manager public IP. We may check it now. Now take the public IP. We put a and paste it. Enter. We may check. Are you able to see? Now we are going to take node IP, node public IP. Now guide me how to get node public IP. Again, go to instances. There I am going to take worker one only. I established it, right? Yes or no? Worker one.
Yes, sir.
Worker one is in the cluster. Now this one I took already. No, right? No. Enter. Just to check it. Are you able to see? Now, if I try for worker 2, can I get it or not? Quick response, anyone? if I go for worker to, we'll check manually. At least I feel better. Otherwise, our feeling wherever you go, everything is running. Go to here. See, I hope till now clear everybody. Is there any difficulty? Quick response. Now
Yes, sir.
your duty is you need
No,
to
sir.
establish 3 instances. You need to connect and paste it on our WhatsApp group. First step. Second step, you need to create a resource, Docker service create, then service name, -p port publish, then you are given the hyphen image, then image name. Automatically, which will create, that service will create. Remaining things we will discuss later. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I may finish. Maybe tomorrow evening you will tell to me which tool shall I start. Okay? Thank you.
Sir, in my opinion, I think it would be better to go with Kubernetes
Okay.
because it
Not
is
on,
somewhat
so
related to Docker, right?
100% I will accept my not only you, remaining two also based on maybe majority. Majority means three are there, right? Two what
Yes,
it
sir.
will tell, I will go with that.
Yes, sir.
Suppose if I go with Monica Woods only, what happened to feel? Oh, I am also there, sir. Why are you not considering my words also? Maybe I am not giving such things interval. That's why, what about teamwork? I'm talking about team based. Okay?
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Sure.
Recording, right? Stop recording. See, you may ask any time, I'll give clarity regarding each tool. My duty is only learning, teaching. That's one only. Per day, I am sitting in front of the system minimum 8 hours, maximum 12 hours. This is my attitude, my habitual action for 20 years, not today. That's why I feel very simple for any task, any work.